Hello everyone, today I am going to make a video on the math formula on earned value and the math which is coming from the earned value for the PMP exam. So we have to learn the earned value formulas. These are the earned value formulas. There are 4 formulas that we have to remember for the exam. First one is the schedule variance and cost variance. So, and the last two one is the schedule performance variance index and cost performance index. If we look all of the formulas as the earned value here, here earned value, here earned value, here is earned value. So for calculating schedule variance or cost variance, schedule performance index or cost performance index, first we have to consider the earned value. If we look at the variance means the difference. That means there will be always the subtraction. If we look these two, there one is schedule performance index and another is cost performance index. That means index, when we are going to calculate any kind of index, that means there should be a division. Look, here is division, here is division. So in this 4 formula, first everyone we have to consider the earned value. For the variance calculation, we have to think that all will be subtracted. The earned value, from this earned value, some value would be subtracted. For the index calculation, this earned value will be divided by some values. If we came to this schedule variance, schedule is related with the plan value. So schedule variance will be the difference between the earned value and plan value. The cost variance will be the difference between the earned value and actual cost. If we come the schedule performance index, it will be the earned value divided by the plan value, and cost performance index, earned value is divided by the actual cost. So when we calculate the schedule variance, cost variance, schedule performance index and cost performance index, these values are going to give us some decision about our project. If we look at the schedule variance, if the value of the schedule performance is below 0, that means our schedule of the project is behind. We are not aligning our schedule plan. If the value of the schedule variance is equal to 0, that means we are on schedule. If the value of the schedule variance is greater than 0, that means we are ahead. So we can say that if the schedule variance, value of the schedule variance is if it is our expectation, it should be in 0. If it is less than 0, then our schedule is not working as our expectation. If the value of the schedule variance is equal 0, that means we are on schedule. That means we are working according to our plan. So now we come to the cost variance. If the value of the cost variance is less than 0, that means we are over budgeted. That means we are costing more than our expectation. If the cost variance is equal to 0, that means we are on budget. If the value of the cost variance is greater than 0, that means within budget or under budget. Now we have come to the schedule performance index. If the value of the schedule performance index is less than 1, that means we are behind schedule, and if it is equal to 1, then we are on schedule. If it is greater than 1, then we are ahead of schedule. If we came to see the cost performance index, the value of the cost performance index is less than 1, then we are over budget. If it is equal to 1, then on budget. If it is greater than 1, then within or under budget. So basically these 4 value based on this schedule variance, cost performance index, schedule performance index, the project manager or project management team can decide their current status of the project. So we are going to see some math question from this in the following slides. First one, if we look at these questions, Mr. Ali is a project manager of a project and the budget of the project was 5 million. The duration of the project was will last 20 months and its budget is spread evenly across each month. It is currently 50% of the project is completed and has so far cost 3 million, but only created value of 2.5 million. What is the schedule variance of this project? Basically, we have to find out the value of schedule variance. So we know the formula of the schedule variance is earned value minus the planned value. Earned value and the planned value. So here the earned value is already told that 50% of the project is completed. That means our budget was our budget is the $5 million. So we already complete 50%. That means we achieve to the value of the project is 2.5 million. This 5 million is the total BSC, budgeted completion is the 5 million, and the 50% of that is 2.5 million. So 2.5 million minus 2.5 million is 0. So the project is on schedule. So we can say the answer of this question is 0. The answer is A. The same question, if we look here we have to calculate the cost performance index. So the formula of the cost performance index is the earned value by actual cost. If we know from the previous question the earned value is 2.5 million and actual cost is 3 million. So okay, here so actual cost is 3 million. So cost performance index become 0.83. So it's the over budgeted. So we can say the project is over budgeted. We know that if the value of the cost performance index is less than 1, that means project is over budgeted. So for this question the right answer is A, 8.3. Sorry, 0.83. If we look at this question, same question, so only expected the answer is expected answer. The variance is not expected to continues. What is expected estimation at completion of the project? Here we have to find out the estimated at completion. So the variance is expected will go away with whatever the variance was there, that will be go away. The formula for this, the formula is AC plus BSC minus EB. AC is the actual cost. Actual cost was 3 million. You know, the 3 million is the actual cost, and our BAC budgeted to completion, that means the budget is 5 million and minus 2.5 million our earned value. So expected at completion will be 5.5 million. The answer is C. Here another question. Mr. Arun is working as a project manager. During a project status meeting, he is explaining the current status of the project. He found the current cost performance index is 0.8 and schedule performance index is 1.1, and the budget of the project was $10,000. What is the ESC? So the estimation at completion from the previous question, we also know that BAC divided by CPI. BAC is budget at completion divided by CPI. Then we will get the estimation at completion. Here this is the estimation of completion of this project will be 12,500. Correct answer is C. The last question. John is a project manager on a project to implement an ERP system in a manufacturing company. The hardware costs for the project are estimated to cost $230,000. The consultant charges are estimated at $95,000. Software license fees is $100,000 and miscellaneous costs are estimated at $15,000. Training is estimated $3,000. Ongoing maintenance is estimated $20,000. What will be the budget at completion? So here we have to only find out that ongoing maintenance cost is not a part of the project. So remaining the cost, that is the part of my project cost, that will be the budgeted completion cost. So we have to add this hardware cost, consultant charge, software license, miscellaneous and training cost. They all together it will be $443,000. The correct answer is D. Thank you for watching this video.